Greetings, I'm Dr. Marlai Ouch. My research shows that the definition of Sikkhamana in the Cambodian Khmer Dictionaries is incorrectly reflected the definition in the Khmer Tipitaka. This error causes those who have not read the Khmer Tipitaka to misunderstand the true definition and encourages some individuals to look down at women in Buddhism. I made this video to ask those who believe in the Buddhist teachings to help push the Cambodian Buddhist Community, who oversees the publication of Khmer Dictionaries, to correct the definition of Sikkhamana in accordance with the definition in the Khmer Tipitaka. In the Bhikkhuni Vibhanga of Khmer Tipitaka in Volume 5, pages 318 to 320, 369 and 372, Sikkhamana is defined as a trainee nun who must train for 2 years in the 6 rules. In Khmer we say Thaw Pramoyang before taking the higher ordination. After the Sangha has given approval to the Sikkhamana to train in the 6 rules for 2 years, the Sikkhamana should then be told to say this: 1. I undertake to abstain from killing living beings for 2 years without transgression. 2. I undertake to abstain from stealing for 2 years without transgression. 3. I undertake to abstain from sexual activity for 2 years without transgression. 4. I undertake to abstain from lying for 2 years without transgression. 5. I undertake to abstain from alcohol, which causes heedlessness, for 2 years without transgression. And 6. I undertake to abstain from eating at the wrong time for 2 years without transgression. However, in the below Cambodian Khmer dictionaries, Sikkhamana is defined in Khmer language, which I translated as: a seminary who is 18 years of age has received an approval to train in the 8 Garudhammas. In Khmer we say Guru Thaw Pramayang for 2 years to become a bhikkhuni. This definition in Khmer language is found in the below Khmer dictionaries that I found both in hard copy and online. I didn't find any other online dictionary other than these. Sikkhamana in these Khmer dictionaries is training in the 8 Garudhamma. In Khmer we say Guru Thaw Pramayang, as opposed to be training in the 6 rules. In Khmer we say Thaw Pramoyang, as described above in the Bhikkhuni Vibhanga of the Khmer Tipitaka in Volume 5, pages 318 to 320, 369 and 372. When I look up the Khmer word Sikkhamana in the Khmer English dictionaries, Sikkhamana is defined as a young nun who has reached 18 years of age and is preparing for 2 more years of seminary study or religious study. The words 8 Garudhammas or Guru Thaw Pramayang from the Khmer translation in the Khmer dictionaries did not get translated into English reflectively. Instead, they were translated into English as religious study or seminary study. The word seminary in English Khmer dictionary is defined as a school for training priests or ministers of rabbis, private school, academy, secondary, especially of high school level, school for girls. The words 8 Garudhammas or Guru Thaw Pramayang from the Khmer dictionaries were not found in this definition either. So the words 8 Garudhammas or Guru Thaw Pramayang appear to be found only in the Khmer translation of Sikkhamana in the Khmer dictionaries. I also look up the Khmer word Guru Thaw for Garudhammas in both the Khmer and the Khmer English dictionaries, but the word was not found in any of these dictionaries. I then split the Khmer word Guru Thaw for Garudhammas into Guru for Garu and Thaw for Dhammas, and looked those up individually. The closest definition for Guru for Garu is heavy, and for Thaw for Dhammas is Buddhist law. Google translated the Khmer words Guru for Garu as teacher, Thaw for Dhammas as Dhamma, and Guru Thaw for Garudhammas as pedagogy. I also Google translated the Khmer definition of Sikkhamana from the Khmer Dictionaries. Google translated the Khmer definition of Sikkhamana as seminary is 18 years old and has been trained to study 8 pedagogues for 2 years and to become a nun. Google translated the Khmer definition of Sikkhamana closer to my own translation than the Khmer English dictionaries. It translated the Guru Thopram Bayang for the 8 Garudama as 8 pedagogues. Although the Khmer word Guru Thor for Garudamas is not found in any Khmer dictionaries, it is a popular word in the Cambodian Buddhist community. When I Google search the Khmer word Guru Thor for Garudamas, 790 results appear in less than 1 second. Among the 790 search results, the Khmer phrase Guru Thopram Bay for the 8 Garudamas appear online at a well-known and prominent Khmer temple named Vipassana Dorek Buddhist Center Phnom Adra. The 8 Garudamas or Guru Thopram Bay are listed in the letterhead of the temple with a reference to the Khmer Vinaya Khmer Tipitaka, Volume 11, page 266. The 8 Garudamas, Guru Thopram Bay, from the Khmer Vinaya Khmer Tipitaka, Volume 11, page 266, are translated using the English language from suttacentral.net and are as follows. 1. A nun who has fully ordained for 100 years should bow down to a monk who was given the full ordination on that very day, and she should stand up for him, raise her joint palms to him, and do acts of respect toward him. This rule is to be honored and respected all one's life, and is not to be breached. 2. A nun should not spend the rainy season in a monastery without monks. This rule, too, is to be honored and respected all one's life, and is not to be breached. 3. Every half month, a nun should ask the Sangha of monks for 2 things: about the date of the observant day and about the going for the instruction. This rule, too, is to be honored and respected all one's life, and is not to be breached. 4. A nun who has completed the rain's resident should invite correction from both Sanghas in regard to 3 things: what has been seen, what has been heard, and what has been suspected. This rule, too, is to be honored and respected all one's life, and is not to be breached. 5. A nun who has committed a heavy offense must undertake the trial period for a half month toward both Sanghas. This rule, too, is to be honored and respected all one's life, and is not to be breached. 6. A trainee nun who has trained in the 6 rules for 2 years may seek for full ordination in both Sanghas. This rule, too, is to be honored and respected all one's life, and is not to be breached. 7. A nun may not in any way abuse or revile a monk. This rule, too, is to be honored and respected all one's life, and is not to be breached. 8. From today onwards, nuns may not correct monks, but monks may correct nuns. This rule, too, is to be honored and respected all one's life, and is not to be breached. As we can see, Khmer dictionaries use the 8 Garudamas or Guru Thopram Bayang, whereas the Khmer Vinaya Tipitaka, which is the authoritative source, uses the 6 rules or Thopram Bayang as the rules that a Sikkhamana must train in for 2 years before taking the higher ordination. Therefore, the definition of Sikkhamana in all the Khmer dictionaries using the 8 Garudamas or Guru Thopram Bayang is incorrect and needs to replace the 8 Garudamas or Guru Thopram Bayang with the 6 rules in order to properly reflect the definition in the Khmer Vinaya Tipitaka. This incorrect definition of Sikkhamana in the Khmer dictionaries has been used, shared, and taught, which spreads the incorrect definition further and increases the number of people with this misunderstanding. Furthermore, the incorrect definition of Sikkhamana in the Khmer Dictionary has caused some individuals to look down at women in Buddhism. The incorrect definition of Sikkhamana is first found in the Khmer Dictionary, the 4th edition in 1967, and continues to this day for more than 50 years. If this error doesn't get corrected, the number of people with this misunderstanding will increase to the entire Khmer population and into the future generations. This is the reason why I made this video. For those who believe in the Buddhist teachings, please help push the Cambodian Buddhist Community, who oversees the publication of Khmer dictionaries, to correct the definition of Sikkhamana in accordance with the definition in the Khmer Tipitaka. Thank you.